He was once a symbol of national pride, a Canadian Olympian who conquered snow and speed with fearlessness. But today, Ryan James' Wedding is a ghost, a fugitive, a man who fell from the slopes into the underworld of drug trafficking and cartel power. Once celebrated for his skill on a snowboard, he's now wanted by the FBI, accused of leading one of the most sophisticated cocaine pipelines in North America. How does an Olympian go from chasing medals to smuggling narcotics? What could turn an athlete into an international criminal? And why, after years of pursuit, is he still free? This is a haunting, unresolved case of Ryan James' Wedding, the Olympian who traded gold for cocaine and glory for blood. Born in Calgary, Alberta, Ryan's rise was meteoric. Coaches called him focused, fearless, obsessed with perfection. In 2002, he represented Team Canada at the Salt Lake City Winter Olympics, finishing 24th in the men's parallel giant slalom. Though not a medalist, he was seen as a rising star. But within a few years, he vanished from the sports world. No interviews, no farewell, just silence. Then whispers began to spread. Ryan's name started appearing in whispers of drug investigations. At first, no one believed it. An Olympian tied to the Sinaloa Cartel? It sounded like tabloid fiction. But as police across the U.S. and Canada uncovered a vast trafficking network, one name kept surfacing: Ryan James' Wedding. Investigators say Wedding's organization moved hundreds of kilograms of cocaine each month, camouflaged as shipments through fake logistics firms. The DEA later called it corporate in structure, cartel in scale. Shipments flowed from Mexico to California to British Columbia, concealed behind clean business fronts and encrypted communications. In 2023, 2 Canadians were killed in Caledon, Ontario, during a botched retaliation for a missing shipment. A third body surfaced weeks later in Brampton. Witnesses claimed the orders came from a man overseas. Documents later revealed that man was allegedly wedding himself. But by the time indictments were unsealed, Ryan was gone. 16 associates were arrested across North America. Millions in cash vehicles and crypto wallets were seized. Yet the mastermind, the Olympian, had disappeared before the first raid. Authorities believe he fled through Mexico using cartel routes, protected by the same networks he once supplied. By 2024, his name appeared on FBI fugitive bulletins. In March 2025, he was added to the 10 most wanted list with a $10 million reward for his capture, the same amount once offered for cartel lieutenants. It was a staggering downfall, from Olympic slopes to criminal infamy. But here's where the story turns darker. Law enforcement insiders quietly suggest Ryan didn't vanish alone, that someone helped him escape. Could a leak inside the investigation have warned him? Or was his exit part of a larger, calculated deal? Former associates allege that Wedding used contacts from his sports years, officials, sponsors, and even border staff to build a web of protection. One retired RCMP officer hinted that someone knew to hold the warrant one more day. Others think bribes and intelligence leaks smoothed his escape. Could an Olympian's fame have become his greatest weapon? The FBI says Wedding used multiple aliases: James King, Jesse King, and the Giant. He's suspected of undergoing facial reconstruction to evade recognition. Credible sightings place him in Baja California, Sinaloa, and even Vancouver Island, but none have been confirmed. Investigators describe him as a ghost who knows how to live off the grid. Reports link him to a web of shell companies registered in Panama and Belize, fronts for laundering cartel profits through crypto exchanges and fake real estate portfolios. If true, it means Ryan didn't just run. He rebuilt his empire underground. Yet despite years of effort, no one has managed to bring him to justice. Some believe the full truth about his disappearance remains buried, deliberately. Whistleblowers claim certain investigations were paused after political pressure from high places. Others suspect he may have cut a quiet deal with U.S. intelligence, offering cartel intel in exchange for freedom. Could that be why he's never been publicly spotted since 2024? Is Ryan Wedding a fugitive or a protected asset? Meanwhile, his crimes keep echoing. The families of the Ontario victims still wait for closure. RCMP reports confirm remnants of his network remain active in Western Canada, still trafficking narcotics under new management, possibly under his remote guidance. every few months, another rumor surfaces. A sighting in Mexico, a luxury property in Belize, a ghost name in a crypto ledger. Each lead fades into silence. Each time, justice slips through the cracks. And so the mystery endures. How does a man once cheered by an entire nation simply disappear? Could someone with Olympic discipline and cartel resources truly stay hidden forever? Or has Ryan Wedding already met the fate of many fugitives? Eliminated by the very empire he built, his story is more than a crime. It's a mirror. It reflects how privilege, fame, and corruption can intertwine to protect those who should have faced judgment long ago. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes the most dangerous criminals don't hide in darkness. They fall from the light. Today, the FBI still lists Ryan James Wedding as armed, dangerous, and at large. His last confirmed trace came from an encrypted device pinged in Mazatlan, Mexico, early 2025. Since then, nothing. His wealth, estimated at over $60 million, remains scattered in offshore accounts. His victims remain unavenged. No arrests, no trial, just questions. Was Ryan Wedding the mastermind behind a billion-dollar pipeline, or a pawn caught in something far larger? Did he flee justice, or was justice never meant to find him? Until the day he's found, the case of the fugitive Olympian remains one of North America's most haunting unresolved mysteries. Proof that not every fall from grace ends with redemption. If this story left you with more questions than answers, you're not alone. Hit like if you think justice must still be served. Subscribe for more real-world true crime stories the headlines forgot. Turn on the bell to get notified whenever a new case drops. Comment below. Do you believe Ryan Wedding is still alive? Or did he vanish for good? And check our channel for more unresolved crimes that blur the line between fame, power, and corruption. Because in the world of true crime, the truth is often the most dangerous story of all.